In the first video, we talked about how a free childhood taught Generation X to trust themselves, but the story doesn't end there. Those lessons from the yard, the vacant lot, and the bicycle became the foundation for unique adult skills that are worth their weight in gold today. Let's see how the childhood of the 70s-80s prepared you for a reality with no instructions and no guarantees.
Analog patience in a digital world. Your childhood was slow. To record a song on a cassette, you had to sit by the tape deck, catching the start of the track. To learn something, you had to go to the library and rummage through the card catalog. This fostered deep patience and the ability to concentrate. You weren't used to getting everything instantly. You know how to wait, dig deep, and value the process as much as the result. In a world of endless notifications and clip thinking, this capacity for deep focus is your superpower.
Your first job, delivering papers, mopping floors in a cafe, wasn't practice. It was a full-fledged entry into the adult world with real responsibility. You got up at 5 a.m., calculated change in your head, listened to complaints if the paper landed in a puddle. You learned to negotiate with adults as equals and value every kopeck you earned. This formed not just a strong work ethic, but an entrepreneurial spirit and stubborn self-reliance, the ability to do something well, even when no one is watching. An identity you couldn't screenshot. Your subculture, your style, your music, all of it had to be defended in the real world. It wasn't enough to wear a leather jacket. You had to be able to stand up for your choice at school or in the yard. You couldn't hide behind an avatar. You learned to be yourself publicly, without a digital shield. This nurtured a quality rare today, congruence, when your appearance, words, and actions are one whole. You know how to take responsibility for your image because you created it in a living, not virtual space.
Boredom as an engine and freedom without tracking. You were the latchkey kid generation that came home to an empty apartment. There weren't clubs for every hour. You had the sacred right to be bored. And from this boredom came the most valuable things: creativity, inventing games, simply thinking about life. And when you went out, no one tracked you by GPS. You could make mistakes, try on different roles, form your personality in privacy, without the pressure of likes and public judgment. This gave you incredible emotional autonomy, the ability to rely on your own feelings, not external validation.
What we take away. Generation X often feels out of place in a world of total online presence, short-term contracts, and social media performance. But the paradox is that your analog skills are more needed now than ever. The ability to focus deeply is the answer to digital information noise. Entrepreneurial self-reliance is the answer to labor market instability. Congruence and responsibility for your choices is the answer to cancel culture and virtual masks. Emotional autonomy and patience is the answer to a society of instant gratification and anxiety. You weren't prepared for a specific profession. You were prepared for life itself, complex, unpredictable, and requiring an inner core. And that core, forged in an era when the world was bigger and control was less, is now your main advantage. You aren't catching up to modernity. You bring to it what it acutely lacks: resilience, depth, and the ability to live authentically. Share in the comments which of these analog skills helps you the most today. And if you want more insights like this, subscribe. Here we talk about the kind of strength you can't buy in an app store.